So after I called him, I kind of like explained the whole situation, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry that happened. Like this is so unlike Ashley. Like," and I'm like, "I don't feel comfortable staying the night there. Like, I just do not feel comfortable." And he's like, "No, like I understand that, like all that stuff." He was like genuine in the situation. He's like, "I can't believe this." Like, and then I get she while this is happening, she's spamming my phone, and like I hated to be the guy to have to tell that to him because like I know him, he's like he like recovered through like alcohol addiction and all that stuff. So for me to be for me to be the one to have to tell him that like genuinely broke my heart. Like I was about to cry having to tell him like what she did. Um, and so kind of like told him like that like situation, and she's blown out my phone, asking me where I'm at. So then she calls him bawling. She's like bawling her eyes out. At this point, I'm at the mall. Like I'm making my like TikTok videos, like doing like all that. And then the dad kind of like tells me like, hey, like you need to call her. She needs to hear what she did from you. And so I call her. And she's like bawling her eyes out. She's like Brad, like I'm so sorry. Like I've been addicted to Adderall. Like I've been taking like larger doses. Like I've been like on like drugs basically. Like illegal substances. She's been like on that, and I'm like okay, like I'm so sorry. Like you should like reach out, like something like kind of like that. But it almost kind of felt like she was kind of using it as a. I don't want to say she was using it like to make the situation right, but she kind of was. Like it didn't seem like she was very genuine about it. Cause I know she can force herself to like cry. Like she told me that. And she does theater obviously, so she can act. But I almost feel like she didn't really mean her apology. She was kind of just like just saying sorry a bunch and just blaming it all on like her addiction and stuff. And like yeah, like addiction is really bad. Like if anyone's addicted to something, it's good to reach out. But um, she just kept like blaming it on that. I'm like okay, like I'm sorry that's happened. You should get help. And she's like, should I stay in LA like because I want to go to Paul's party, or should I go home and just not go? I'm like, you need to go home. Like you need to get help. Like that's like a serious thing. Like addiction is serious. You need to go home and get help. She's like, okay, like I'm gonna fly home. Like I'm gonna go to like rehab and stuff, like and all that. Um, and like I'm like, okay, like that's good, like all that stuff. Kind of like, and I was very straight up with what she did. Like I'm not gonna like beat her on the bush. Like what she did was insanely messed up. Like illegal, to be technical. Because like that night she kept trying to make this person touch him. Like that is illegal. That's sexual assault. That's SA. Um, and then same thing with the roommate, like grabbing him, making him out, like grabbing him by the like throat. Um, and then she's like, okay, I'm gonna fly out. And then like I tell her dad, I'm like, hey, has she called you? She told me she's gonna call you, and she like admitted to like her misuse of Adderall. Um, and so she ends up flying back home. And this night, like I stayed like with my like friends there. So I had a good place to stay. They took me to the airport in the morning. And she goes back home like a few, like literally 2 or 3 days or whatever. She goes back home for a few days, and she said she was not gonna go to Paul's party. That she was gonna work on herself. She flew back. She went to like rehab for 3 days. Flies back out, and she goes to Paul's party. She said she wasn't going to. And keep in mind, this whole time, she's not texting me nothing. Like, we have not spoken, like, a week. Like, from today, basically. And she's just acting like everything's alright. Like, I was not going to say anything. I was like, okay, it was a mistake. But she acted like everything's A-okay. Nothing, like, that she did was wrong. She didn't text me. I'm like, okay, like, I cannot deal with this. So I posted, like, kind of like a TikTok, like, I don't understand how people do the most horrendous things known to man and go on with their life. And act like nothing happened just because she's like famous. So she like all this was happening. She was just going on with her life, and like yeah, I hated seeing it because what she did was not okay. Like she essayed someone. She was trying to get people to take stuff. Like she was trying to basically drug people, and like that's not okay. And then I posted that thing, and then one of my friends, who she is also friends with, reached out and asked if it was about her. And I'm gonna let them make their own separate video. It's not my place to say like what she's done, But basically, this is not the first time this has happened. She's done this before. So that's, like I said, it's not my place to say. If they want to make a video about it, they will. But this whole time I'm warning people, like, please be careful, because I care, like, about a lot of, like, these, like, influencers. Yeah, like, I might not be close to them, like, I care about them. So I texted a few of my, like friends, and I said, hey, like, just please be careful, watch out. And then, like, people kept saying, like, yeah, she was being really weird, or, like, that, like I said, my one friend reached out and said, oh, like, is this about Ashley? Like, and then we got a whole rundown of what happened, very similar things, and she's been a compulsive liar. Like, she has said stuff and then said the exact opposite to other people, and, like, obviously at this point we're talking about her, so, like, we're, like, saying, oh, yeah, she said this, and she's like, oh, really? She told me the exact opposite. So she lies about everything. Like, she lied saying, oh, like, my roommate, haha, she wanted me to make a joke about having, like, you know, a three-way. I'm like, what? And then she told her roommate, oh, Brad wanted me to make that joke about having it. And I'm like, bro, neither of us said that. And then, so the reason, like, I wanted to, like, come and speak out about this is because I'm super close to her. But it also turns out this past, like, weekend in LA, she went right back to it. She went back to drinking, getting drunk, like, you know, that kind of stuff.